was recovered worth 2.62 crore rupees. Documents have been seized, including investment in 9 premium apartments, 1 premium office space, and 3 residential plots in Delhi NCR. These are documents pertaining to investments in immovable assets. So this is a crackdown that is happening in the capital, including 1 premium apartment and residential plot. There are documents pertaining to 4 premium apartments and residential plots in Guwahati, documents that are also related to acquisition of 2 homestead plots and 1 agriculture land. There is a crackdown that's currently underway. We are going to tell you about that as well, but we are also going to shift our focus on the politics that is playing out in the state of Karnataka. The Karnataka versus Andhra Pradesh investment saga is only escalating, with the Chief Minister of Karnataka, who remains unfazed. The Chief Minister was asked a question and he goes on to say that investors will invest where they want and investors will put their money in all states. Now that's the latest coming in the Karnataka versus Andhra investment saga. A lot of back and forth has been happening over the last few days with companies raising questions on the infra mess in the state, questions being raised on how the pothole crisis should be handled. When that debate was ongoing, there was a pitch made from Andhra Pradesh to investors saying that come invest in Andhra Pradesh and we will take care of all your concerns. At that point of time, you have now the Chief Minister who is responding to that entire debate. Let me go across to Imran. Imran, what is the latest? The Chief Minister has responded. What has his response been like?
Well, the Chief Minister said that, investors can invest where they want. In fact, some of them have invested here and some of them invested in Andhra Pradesh. And it doesn't mean that Karnataka doesn't lack the infrastructure. If it comes to one or two companies goes to Andhra Pradesh, he says that this is a minister's prerogative. But he said that Karnataka is the #1 destination as far as investments are concerned. And we have seen in the global investors meet. If Karnataka was not a destination, why is it given number rank status? It shows that Karnataka has the infrastructure, has the capability to pull off, and it is still the investment destination of #1 investment destination in the country. And that a fact that acknowledged by the government of India. Why would they give us an award if we are not that investment destination? He says that Andhra can compete, but there's no match for Karnataka.
Imran, I want you to stay with us. Let's play out that reaction by the Chief Minister of Karnataka, and then I'll come back to you with a follow-up question.
ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಆಂಧ್ರದ ಐಟಿ ಮಿನಿಸ್ಟ್ರು ಟ್ವೀಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ನಮ್ಮ ಕಾರವನ್ನು ತಡ್ಕೊಳಕ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದಲ್ಲಿ.
ನೋಡಿ, ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡೋರು ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಬೇಕೋ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಈಗ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದಲ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿರೋರು ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ಇನ್ಫ್ರಾಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಚರ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಮಾಡಿದಾರ ಅಲ್ಲೂ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಇಲ್ಲೂ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಎಲ್ಲ ರಾಜ್ಯಗಳಲ್ಲೂ ಕೂಡ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟು ಈಗ ಎಂಥದ್ದು ನಮ್ಮ ಐಫೋನ್ ತಯಾರು ಮಾಡೋದು ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡಿದಾರಲ್ಲ, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ ಯಾಕೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಅವ್ರು ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಬೇಕು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಅವರು
ಟ್ವಿಟರ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕವನ್ನು ಬಹಳ ಕೀಳಾಗಿ ಪ್ರತಿನಿಧಿಸೋ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸಾಮರ್ಥ್ಯನೇ ಇಲ್ಲ,
ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಾಧ್ಯಮದವ್ರ ಸೃಷ್ಟಿ ಅದು.
ಅಲ್ಲ, ಐಟಿ ಕಂಪನಿಗಳು ಆಂಧ್ರದ ಪಾಲಾಗಿದೆ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಆಂಧ್ರದ ಐಟಿ ಮಿನಿಸ್ಟ್ರು ಟ್ವೀಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ.
All right, so you saw the response that came in from the Chief Minister. He was asked a question on, the investment saga and the larger debate around it, to which he said investors will invest wherever they wish to. Those who haven't invested in Karnataka, is it because we don't have infrastructure? They will invest there and here as well. Investors are putting their money in all states. So the larger debate on why investors are raising concerns, why there are, industries who are speaking out, that hasn't been addressed at all, isn't it, Imran?
Well, yes, the recent 1 or 2 the investments which have gone from Karnataka to other states have created a lot of controversy, and in fact Andhra Pradesh especially, the Nara Lokesh, the IT minister, has been targeting, saying that they shouldn't be crybabies about this when the Andhra Pradesh is giving best incentives for the companies to come and invest there. Over this, the IT minister had lashed out saying that there is no need for us to be beg like that. Karnataka is way far ahead in terms of investment is concerned, and it is our first destination of choice for any investing companies there because we have the bandwidth and we have the infrastructure for it. One or two companies is going there because of this free SOPs being given by the center to Andhra Pradesh, because of which they are surviving, and otherwise the investments would have gone. He said that there is a push from the center. He went on to say Andhra Pradesh is Modi's blue-eyed boy right now. Hence, there also is a push from center for investments to go to Andhra Pradesh. Otherwise, that's not Andhra Pradesh, not the first choice of investments for any investor. It is always be Karnataka. However, recently the industry honchos had hit out at state government over this issue. In fact, Kiran Mazumdar-Shaw had said that a Chinese investor had come here and worried about investing in Bangalore because of the messy, chaotic traffic and also the potholes and infrastructure issues, over which there was a series of war of words between the state government ministers and Kiran Mazumdar-Shaw over this issue. And the latest also about global, Google going to Andhra Pradesh also became the opposition, fodder for the opposition as they hit out at state government saying the jobs of Karnataka are going to Andhra Pradesh and it is a responsibility, failure of the state government that they are unable to catch investments.
We are also now going to shift our focus on another story, and this also pertains to the Chief Minister of Karnataka. There is a claim that the Chief Minister has made which seems to be fact-checked and by netizens itself. Why is the Chief Minister of Karnataka being called out? Because he boasted about, bagging 2 world records about the state. And this seems to have backfired. The Chief Minister then cited, that this is a recognition that came in from the London Book of World Records. But netizens came in, they quickly fact-checked him. They pointed out that the company behind it stands completely dissolved. But what was meant to be a moment of pride seems to be a moment of huge humiliation for the Congress government. What is this entire story about? Let me go across to my colleague Imran. Imran, on one hand, you told us about how the question on investment was literally brushed aside. And now comes this, where netizens had to fact-check the Chief Minister of Karnataka. What was the claim that he made? What was he bragging about? And what is the reality?
Well, there seems to be that the Chief Minister's office fell prey to a fake book of records, or the London Book of Records. In fact, people have fact-checked and cross-checked the Chief Minister over this. He claimed that the KSRTC Virajyoti scheme and Gurulakshmi scheme has been awarded the highest successful scheme in the entire world, and it seems to be that the Chief Minister's office fell prey to that. However, he was fact-checked and embarrassing for the Chief Minister, for the government there. However, they have deleted the tweet right now after being fact-checked by social media and also came to target by the social media team of the opposition parties.
All right, and now let's also tell you about this particular company. Now you are seeing that how there are netizens who are fact-checking the Chief Minister. Netizens are calling him out. The Chief Minister said that Karnataka has bagged 2 world records. He went ahead and he cited the London Book of World Record. Netizens came out and they called it fakery. They said the Chief Minister needs to get his facts right because the company that the Chief Minister is talking about, that in itself stands dissolved. My colleague Priyank has filed a report to get you a sense of this particular company that the Chief Minister went ahead and based his claims on. Let's play out that report.
ये हमारी 22 अगस्त को हुआ है सर रजिस्टर्ड।
वापस से वहाँ पे?
हाँ सर, लंदन में ही किया है हमने। ये एक्चुअली हमारा रिन्यूअल का प्रोसेस में वो थोड़ा दिक्कत आ गया था, तो वापस हमने वहीं पे किया है।
और आपने कर्नाटका गवर्नमेंट को जो अवार्ड दिया वो किस बेसिस पे दिया था?
सर उनके पेपर्स आए थे, उनको एनालिसिस करके दिया है सर।
अच्छा, और ये दिल्ली वाला एड्रेस बंद क्यों? वहाँ पे कोई भी ना बोर्ड दिखा न?
नहीं सर, बंद नहीं है सर। वो वहाँ से अभी जैसे वो अभी वहाँ पे है ना, बाहर से देखता है, जो भी वहाँ पे रिक्वायरमेंट रहती है हम उसको वहाँ पे भेज देते हैं। अच्छा, अभी हमारा ऑफिस वहाँ पे, हम लोग ऑफिस वही आपको बता रहे कि हम अभी पूना से ऑफिस हैंडलिंग कर रहे हैं। हाँ सर, 100% जेन्युइनली अवार्ड दिया है उनको। उनके पेपर एनालिसिस करके हमने ये दिया है। तो देखो सर, इंक्वायरी आती है, इंक्वायरी आने के बाद में उसको एनालिसिस करके और देते हैं। सर वो तो उनका वहाँ से डिपार्टमेंट से आया था, उनके जो भी है रजिस्टर्ड डिपार्टमेंट से आया था, उनको हमने मेल करके फिर वैसे अप्रिसिएशन दिया था सर।
तो लंदन जाना पड़ता है, यही मिल जाता है अवार्ड?
नहीं सर, अवार्ड तो यही से है ना, मैं वही बता रहा हूँ कि लंदन रजिस्टर्ड है, हम लोग लंदन में रजिस्टर्ड है सर हम।
हाँ।
But that is time for us to take a short commercial break. We'll be back with more news and updates.